Welcome to Redbank Valley High School football field tonight. It is Kerle Tire High School football coming your way here on the EYT Media Network. It is Port Allegany as the Gators come in with a record of 6-1, 5-0 in their division, and Redbank Valley at 7-0, 5-0 as well in the division. And it should be a good one tonight. It is an explosive passing offense, an offense that can score fast, and one that loves to run it right down your throat. So pick your poison tonight, Mr. Katis, and we got a good game between these two here coming up.
Yeah, we really do, Mike. Port Allegany coming in, running that big winning streak, and after their first week loss to Central Clarion, got an opportunity to broadcast that game, be the play-by-play dude that night, sitting in for you and Mr. Dunkel. So that was kind of fun to see this team and stay with them and figure out what they're all about at the beginning of the season and everything. But the Clarion area really laid it to them in that first game, 57-6. But since then, they've come around a good bit. So it should be a good football game. That's a long ride from Port Allegany. Coach got them down here a little bit early, got them stretched out and everything. And, of course, we've seen Redbank a couple times in a row now, so it should be a good one tonight.
All right, we're in the Kerle Tire pregame show. We've got a lot coming your way, too. I want to thank everybody here first at Redbank Valley High School. The McMillan's Carpet Outlet rolling out the red carpet. They always do for us. And we're all set up really well here, ready to go here for the ball game tonight. We're going to go inside the game coming up. Mr. Katis had a chance to talk to both coaches. We'll talk to him. We'll go around the league, let you know what games are coming on. We're going to have Katis' keys to the game. And field conditions, weather forecast, it's all on the way here in the pregame show. Port Allegany here at Redbank Valley tonight, and it is Kerle Tire High School football, and it's live right here on the EYT Media Network.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All-American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All-American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All-American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street, or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Back here at Redbank Valley High School football field, here in the great Redbank Valley along the banks of the Redbank Creek as it creeps along in the background. Home of Bob Dunkel.
The leaves are changing. We've seen 7,472 geese come up the Redbank Creek so far this evening.
We had all kinds of theories why one line is longer in the geese than others.
Yes, and Mr. Kalinowski got me on that one again.
No,
why is one side longer than the other one? Because there's more geese in that side. Oh, really?
You knew that from your father-in-law.
That's
remember?
right. I did get that. Yep. So
there we go, looking across the field. Got some of the Port folks over there as they make their way down. Long drive for them. And I know the bus they said ended up in a field with cows and stuff. They didn't know where they were at, but they found their way down here.
Yeah, they were up on top of the hill and then made their way down here to Redbank Valley High School.
Well, you talked to Justin Binkowski, head coach at Port Allegany. Why don't we go inside the game with Brookville Equipment? And, Dave, what did he have to say about the ball game here tonight?
Yeah, we've developed a pretty good relationship over the season, and never met him before, but I have one of his former athletes in one of my classes at the university, and that seemed to be the big icebreaker with him. And we started before the Clarion game. He talked about his team a good bit and how excited he was for the season, and then, of course, Clarion came along and ruined that first game for them 57-6. But since then, Mike, in the last 6 games, they have outscored their opponents basically 246-20 in the last 6 games. And they also have pitched 3 shutouts in that winning streak with them. So he said after that Clarion game, he got all the kids together and he said, hey, Clarion's a really, really good football team. And that was a heck of a quarterback in Jace Ferguson. And after the game, they all were down by the flagpole, and he says, hey, we got to get it together, and we got a long season left. And they've really responded to him. And also very hard in practice and in the weight room and everything else. So, they haven't let up. And he basically said they haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal since that week 1. They're led basically by Aaron Bliss, who's the big running back for them, 609 yards on the ground. 12 touchdowns on the year, which is a big thing. He's got a really, really young quarterback that is doing the job for him, Nick Wilfong. He's done a good job for them this year, passing the ball and doing some things. He's actually 38 for 61 for 8 touchdowns on the year. But their forte is basically he wants to run the ball. And Mike Kilroy did a really good article on that game this week, and he said the same thing to me. Whoever's going to win this game, they're going to run their type of offense down your throat. Port Allegany really wants to run the football an awful lot, and they got the guys to do it basically. The Stiles kid, he's had 104 carries for 786 yards, 10 touchdowns, and Aiden Bliss also 80 carries for 609 yards and 12 touchdowns. So they really, really want to run the football, and they're very optimistic. They think they can stay into this football game and win it. And he's a great guy up there. He's doing a really good job building a program. That's one thing he commented to me, Mike, is, hey, Redbank has built a program. We're building a program. We're not only halfway there, we're 3/4 of the way there, and we just got to continue to get kids out for the program and, and keep performing like we have been, and it'll all come into play. With Redbank, we've seen them in the last 2 weeks now, Mike, and they're going to be tough to stop. I mean, they have such an explosive offense with everything, and the quarterback really leads at Wagner. He's done a great job on the year. He has attempted 136 passes. He's completed 102 for 1,768 yards in the first few games, and he's got 28 touchdowns. So that's going to be a tough person to stop again tonight. And we've seen, like we said, we've seen him the last couple of weeks. They have outscored their opponents, Mike, so far in the year, 382-67 in 7 games. So I don't think we're going to see anything different as far as the Redbank crew is concerned, and should be one hell of a football game.
All right, there you go. Brookville Equipment, our sponsor for going inside the game. We'll take another timeout. We're going to come back. We'll go around the league, let you know what games are going on tonight. We'll look at field conditions, weather forecast, too. It's all on the way. And we'll get Katis' keys to the game. That's all coming up. And tonight we have Port Allegany here at Redbank Valley, and we are at Redbank Valley High School. And it is Kerle Tire High School football live right here on exploreClarion.com.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Brookville Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an international Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion. Back at Redbank Valley. We're the Kerle Tire Pregame Show. Redbank and Port Allegany tonight here in the great Redbank Valley. And going to take a look at field conditions, weather forecast. We also got the games going around the league tonight and some of the contests. We'll have scores at d9sports.com. We'll have the Zockrell Motors updates here as much as we can. But you can go there to d9sports.com to check that out. Bradford's at St. Mary's. Elk County Catholics at Cameron County. Juniata Valley's at Kerwinsville, Ridgeway at Brockway, Karn City at Brookville. That should be pretty good over there.
Yeah, that should be a good game.
Yeah, I think so. Du Bois, Central Clarion, Clearfield at Richland, Sheffield at County, Keystone at Kane, Punxsutawney, Montauk, Otto Eldred, Bucktail, Port Allegany, of course, here at Redbank Valley, our game of the weekend. Union AC Valley is up there at Smethport. That's where Dustin Kiefer is tonight. He's way up north. That's good. So he's out of the way. We don't have to worry about Dustin tonight. And that's MHY Family Services taking us around District 9 tonight. Field conditions down there look good. We came across not a lot of precipitation so far yet this week. It's coming tomorrow. Pretty fortuitous we get this game in tonight.
Wow, English teacher
That's
with
right.
that big word.
I got all kind of big words. Some of them are I don't know if I can use or not. But anyway, field looks good, though, Mr. Katis. We came across.
Yeah.
Should be no problems
Looks
there.
like they cut the grass.
Yeah, kind of looks like it did. And, again, field conditions are brought to you by Cousin Basil's Restaurant located up there in Cook Forest. If you haven't been up there, go. That is just a fantastic place, and I love the atmosphere up there. It's really nice. Weather forecast for tonight, sponsored by J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales. Well, tonight's supposed to get down to around 46, 45 degrees. The real feel, though, says 36 because showers moving in later. But that's all going to be after the football games tonight. So we'll be okay with that. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the Redbank Valley Band coming on the field, and Mike, you guys had an opportunity with the band.
Alumni are with them.
Oh, yeah, see, you picked that right out. I'm like thinking that maybe some of these kids forgot their uniform or something like that.
Well, I was going to say, not that I'm young. There are a few people a little older than high school kids.
Well, I saw the first one. I said, poor girl, she forgot her uniform. What are they going to do?
They have the alumni down there, so welcome the teams on. And let me see here. What do we got to do next? Well, we got the Kerle's Kitchen, Dave Katis, keys to the ball game. What do you think? I mean, you talked about the teams. You talked about Port. You talked about Redbank. What do you think each team needs to do?
Well, I think you're not going to see anything different out of Redbank. I mean, you're going to be able to put up like the points that they put up, 382 points so far this season. You're not going to really change too much out of that. I think one thing that the Redbank kids may take a look at is, hey, these guys have like won 5 games in a row that we're playing. Because every week they're just coming in and crushing teams. And I think they probably watched a little bit more film on Port Allegany this week and paid a little extra attention this week. And I'm sure probably Blaine Gold has probably, really kept their focus on practice this week. With the homecoming was over last week and all the distractions, and tried to point them like saying, hey, these guys are pretty good. I think that's something important on the Redbank side. As far as Port Allegany, man, anytime you're in 3 hours in a bus coming down, it's like, oh, my gosh. So that's a long ride down here. But Coach said that they've been, practicing really hard, and they got everybody together. And after that big loss at Clarion, they've really had a lot of good games and 3 shutouts defensively. Mike, I saw them play the first game. They're big. I mean, they are big, and this will probably be the biggest team that Redbank has played so far this year on the interior lines. So I'm interested to see who's going to win the line of scrimmage tonight, because Port Allegany is going to run the football. There's no doubt about that. So they're going to try to establish the run, and I'm interested to see the first couple series and see if Port Allegany can basically do that.
All right, there you go. Those are Katis' keys to the game, brought to you again by Kerle's Kitchen. So you'll see running out of Port, and you'll see a lot of crazy stuff out of Redbank. They love to throw it. They'll run it. They'll do whatever they have to do.
Absolutely, Mike.
Pretty wild.
Hey, one other thing I want to mention too, Mike, I failed to mention in the earlier segment, was Owen Klaus is just a unbelievable game changer as far as Redbank is concerned, with his kickoffs and punting the football and changing field possession. He is going to be a big factor as they move on into the playoffs and the end of the season. And of course, Mike, we have our eyes on that October 28th date, a Friday night down here when Clarion plays Redbank. Yep. And it's a couple weeks away, and I can't wait to see how that game's going to turn out, and we're going to be down here for that.
One thing, too, I want to mention, Braylon Wagner tonight is 5 touchdowns away.
5 touchdowns away?
5 touchdown throws away from tying the school record.
Yeah.
And it was
Jake Dougherty.
I think that was – we called that one game that he threw for crazy with Clarion that time.
Yeah, we did.
Several years ago to tie the record. So 5, and I think it would be 33 in a season.
Yep.
Is where it's at. So the chance to tie it and break that record. Last week he had 7. So.
Yep, 2014, Mr. Kilroy said that's when that occurred.
That seems like eons ago, but –
yeah, he was still playing. I think Jake was a sophomore, I think, when my son was a senior at Clarion High School, and they got to be good friends throughout after that. And, so it's going to be an interesting setup, and see how Wagner does tonight. He's going to have a lot of pressure tonight, Mike, and I think he may find himself laying on his fanny a few times here in the first quarter with that big offensive line from Port Allegany. And I'm interested to see how a sophomore reacts to that, getting hit a little bit more than he's used to getting hit and everything else. And we'll see.
All right, well, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back, and we'll get set here with the anthem and all that great stuff coming your way. And it is Port Allegany here at Redbank Valley. It's Kerle Tire High School football live on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tionesta Builders.
Tionesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tionesta and Shippensville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
All right, we're going to go right to the national anthem here at Redbank Valley High School. They have the alumni band. Will be playing the anthem for us. There you go, national anthem here at Redbank Valley High School. We saw the Redbank Valley Bulldog Band in that Clarion County Music Educators Marching Band Festival just on Tuesday. It was a great night over at Clarion High School.
Yeah, got a chance to watch that a little bit. And heard you guys, you and Dustin did an excellent job broadcasting.
Yeah, Brett was down on the field too and got some great shots. I know. Looking forward to that again tonight. He's really turning into a really good camera operator. He's had some real good shots this year. That one-hand catch by George here for Redbank Valley in the end zone over at Union AC Valley was really something, that Aston George catch. If you ever get a chance to see that. Here come the Bulldogs. As they come onto the field, Redbank Valley at 7-0, 6-1 is Port Allegany.
Scoring a lot of points.
Yeah, Central Clarion and Redbank. Central Clarion's number 1, Redbank's number 3 in the state of Pennsylvania with points scored.
Well, last week, wasn't it? You had one more point. I think Central Clarion had one more point than Redbank, I think, last week. So they're in quite a contest for the overall scoring and records and everything else this season. So
yeah, that last game down toward the end of the month, that could be 82 to 81 or something.
I was out a little bit and about this week in Clarion, and everybody said, "Do they play?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this is the first time this early in the year when the people are still talking about that game coming up a couple of weeks away." So it'll be interesting to see when we get down there. Go ahead.
We'll have the ceremonial coin toss.
Coin toss.
First
time this year you did that.
Coin toss coming up.
I was always good for one or two of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they tossed it at like 6:30, and now we got to figure out. I couldn't quite tell who won the toss, but it'll be interesting to see if Port Allegany wins the toss, if they've won the toss, if they're going to take the ball or they're going to defer. Everybody this year, it sounds like that. Mike, we're getting used to that. They take the ball, basically.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Mr. Young out there.
Yeah, all the captains out there. Good shot from the press box here at Redbank.
Yep, I'm getting blocked away, but that's okay.
Yeah, and the referee is saying, okay, boys, we were out here a half hour ago. We all know who won the toss. Let's let the audience know.
Klinger, Klaus down there, along with Brandon Ross and also Adams.
Okay. Looks like Redbank has won the toss. And they won the ball. Yep.
Yeah, we haven't seen many teams defer to the second half. That was a big thing for quite a few years.
Established a defense. Look how tough we are. That's the big thing. So Redbank won the toss. Port Allegany will have the option to take it in the second half, which I think they will. And all of a sudden, magically, there's this big wire right in front of me, Mike. I don't know where it came from.
Oh, that's one of the guys upstairs. Klaus is going to be back deep. Kale back there as well. And also, so we'll have both Klauses. We'll have Mason and also Owen Klaus, and Kale will be the deep men. And you're going to be able to see the numbers a lot better than us on the camera, too. These jerseys for Redbank, they're nice. It's really hard to read the numbers if you were here underneath the lights. We'll do our best.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was a 1 o'clock game on a Saturday afternoon, but if you look like the 20-yard line down there, I can't see any of the numbers down back deep, basically.
Well, Kale's in the middle. The Klauses are on the outside,
okay,
so that
good.
makes it easy.
All right, I try to look at socks and see if there's somebody's socks. That's give me an idea where they're at.
Here's the kickoff. They're going to squib it down the field. It's going to be picked up by one of the up men. And spun out of bounds right up around the 40-yard line. And picking that football up for Redbank Valley was Caden Nicewanger. Nice job to hold on to that football and put Redbank Valley in business here.
Yeah, and I think you're going to try to see a physical Port Allegany team, try to hit them on every single play. And if they're going to have that game plan, they just did it going out of bounds, can 3 guys.
Ball sits at about the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. First quarter here on EYT Media, brought to you by the Clarion Forest VNA. And do want to thank Penn State Du Bois for sponsoring our kickoff. Want to get that in, too. 1st and 10 from the 38. Wagner will work out of the shotgun. Byers is the sidecar right. They're going to give that to Byers. Byers, he's going to be stood up, dropped in the backfield. A loss on the play. Big tackle that time by Young for Port Allegany on that loss. A loss of about 1, almost 2.
Yeah, Juso Young, number 70 on the play, 6'3", 230, 11th grader.
So a loss of 1 officially on the play. 2nd down and 11. Ball back at the 37-yard line.
And Mike, Port Allegany changed their defense up on that first play.
Wagner looks to throw, fires that football. It is complete on that far side, and that is 1st down yardage. They're going to get back about 12 yards. Trying to see who is getting up on that far side.
Looks like it's Ashton George, number 17.
It is George on that far side. Good
over there, picking it up for a 1st down. Good throw by Wagner. George just hooking up 10 yards down the field, and Braylon Wagner able to throw a dart and pick up a 1st down.
Here's Wagner again, 1st and 10, pick up 12. He's going to step up, fires that football. He was hit as he released it. And I'll tell you what, boy, lots and lots of pressure. Carson Neely back there forcing that quick throw.
Yeah, Neely, a lot of pressure that time on Wagner. Knocked him down. So, like I said, Mike, that both lines, this is the first time Redbank is seeing the size of another team in the league this year.
Wagner in the shotgun. Throws that ball. It is caught by Klaus in the seam. 1st down and more. He makes people miss. There he goes. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10-5, and into the end zone for the touchdown. So for Klaus, that is going to go 50 yards for the touchdown.
Side had a little bit of an escort over there and goes into the end zone, and Redbank gets up early 6-0.
So Mason Klaus, 50 yards from Wagner. So Wagner down to 4 touchdown passes here too.
We got an injured player on the field down here for Port Allegany, Mike, at the 40-yard line. The athletic trainer's taking a look at them, at him, and Coach Bernowski out there also taking a look. I didn't pick up a number on him. Saw him go down early in that touchdown reception. Hopefully he's okay. He's going to get to his feet now. And that looks like number 10 for Port Allegany, Jared Funk. Safety for the Gators. He gets up and walks off under his own power.
Redbank here's going to go for 2.
I've seen this formation all year. And like I said early, Mike, this is going to cause a lot of teams fits going down later in the year. They have to prepare for every single 2-point conversion attempt.
Wagner rolls to the right side. Wagner looks for that pylon. Does he get there? And he does get in. Wagner gets the run, and it's 8-0. Redbank Valley will take the time out. 10:47 to go in quarter number 1, and the Bulldogs lead Port Allegany 8-0. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
So much to protect each day. Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, we'll be right back here. Kickoff coming up. Owen Klaus getting set to send it deep.
Well, if you're Redbank, that's a good way to start your football game.
Here's the kickoff. Come down right around the 10-yard line. Trying to see again, too. Boy, Port's jerseys aren't a whole lot better.
That's Aiden Bliss, 22 on the return.
Yeah, it was Bliss on the return.
Brings it all the way out. Good field position for Port Allegany.
So Bliss will be in the backfield. Nick Wilfong is the quarterback, the sophomore. Also back there is Stiles. So Wilfong will call the signals here.
He's 38 for 61 on the year, Mike, for 664 yards passing the football, but they really want to establish the run on the evening.
They're going to give that to Bliss over the left side. Here's Bliss. How about him? He's up across first down and more as he'll take that ball out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16, and they're going to move the chains.
Good tackle over there by number 12 for Redbank. Mason Klaus on that play, but boy, off tackle Port Allegany. Boy, a quick hitter like that picks up about 12 on the play, Mike, and that's Port Allegany's forte. We're going to run it, and it's up to you guys to stop us.
Well, Bliss and Stiles are in the backfield for Wilfong. So steady die to both of those fellas. Stiles goes to the left. Man goes in motion. The ball snapped back. And hit in the backfield and dropped that time.
Wilfong just kept it.
Yeah, Wilfong. No, that was actually a direct snap to Stiles that time.
Oh, it was Stiles.
Yeah, they ran that kind of wildcat offense, and he'll lose one.
Yeah.
I thought that's who that was standing there.
He's still in back there.
So Stiles.
At Port Allegany giving a different look with Stiles in at quarterback now, direct snaps.
He's going to run it over the right side. Turns the corner. Boy, he does not. He gets hit, and he'll be dropped. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's about all. Boy, I'll tell you what, that time for Redbank Valley in there quickly. We saw Bross in there and Adams in there.
Yeah, Austin Eaglich also making the stick. So this will bring up a big third down for Port Allegany to try to keep their drive going.
So here comes Port. It is a third down and about 10. Looking to throw, Wilfong fires that football, and it's going to go incomplete. Tried to toss that across the middle into Tristan Kaiser. And we'll see a punt coming up here on 4th and 10.
Yeah, Wilfong had a lot of time. He had a lot of time looking, but double covered coming across there, and the ball falls incomplete. And Redbank's going to have another shot at it.
Klaus and Kerle are back deep here. Punting is Braylon Button. Good snap to Button. The punt's away. And Kerle takes it in the middle of the field. And Kerle, nice return out across the 40, down around the 43-yard line. So Redbank with their second possession here. Scored quickly on that first one.
Yeah, good. Port Allegany stepped up and stopped a couple of the plays, Mike, and brought Wagner down in the backfield once, and they are just so explosive. They can hit on any play for a touchdown. It's just they're that explosive. Once you think you got them settled in and stopping the offense, they can smack you real quick with a big play, and that's exactly what Redbank did on their first series.
They're going to go trips out to the right this time. Single receiver on the left. Byers in the backfield with Wagner. Look for them maybe to go right back to the air. Ball from the 42. Wagner looks to throw. Fires it deep down the field, and it is going to be incomplete. Oh, it was there as that pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, intended for Rylan Roop out there. He had a step on the defensive backs in Port Allegany, but just a little bit overthrown. Could say good coverage. It was a good pass, just a little bit too long. Two guys on him.
Wagner drops back into shotgun, 2nd down and 10. Ball from the Redbank 42. Port showed they might have blitzed that time, and they're coming. Boy, does he get hit as he releases. Ball is caught by Mason Klaus, and it's a first down. But, boy, Wagner took a hit after that, and that's a first down. It's down around the 41-yard line on the other side of the football field.
Yeah, good strong throw by Wagner that time out to Klaus.
About 16 on that pass play, roughly. Ball at the 41-yard line. Wagner barking the signals. Going to fake the Byers. Swing pass out. It is caught. And is that Roop over there again?
That's 17.
Oh, that is George over there with the catch, and that's another first down. He'll take that football. 40 down inside the 30-yard line. They're going to be, what about the 28?
Yeah. You know, with all that pressure coming from Port Allegany, one thing you're noticing is that Wagner's getting, basically, you want to get back to the old 3-step drop, getting rid of the ball rather quickly.
They're going to send the man in motion this time, keeping the footballs. Wagner banging his way up the middle. Takes that down inside the 25. He'll be right around the 23-yard line. Picks up about 5 yards, 2nd down and 5.
Stop by number 52, Gavin Moses, in on the play. Nice little play, pick up of a 5, and set him up pretty good here, Mike.
Looks to throw again across the middle. Caught by Roop. Banging his way down. It'll be 1st and goal as that ball is going to be placed down around the 5-yard line. That's an 18-yard pickup as they move the chains.
Well, they got so many wideouts out there, it's tough to cover everybody, but Wagner's doing a really good job of picking out the open receiver and hitting him relatively quickly and letting him let their athletic ability do some of the other work with them.
Ball rests at the 5-yard line. Send the man in motion. They're going to pitch that ball, and over the left side, not a lot there that time as Kerle got the carry. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard. I don't think it's even that.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier in the game off the air with Mike Kilroy, that little touch pass, and that's a completion. Everybody thinks it's pretty much of a running play, but it counts as a pass completion.
Byers in the backfield. Here's Wagner. Comes back to the right side. It is caught. And nothing there again. Good job by this poor defense.
Like number 16 out there.
Was that 16 at 10? Huffman.
Jackson Huffman with that reception.
Boy.
But they can come at you with all kind of different guys, can't they?
So here we go. Big 3rd down and goal for Redbank Valley. The ball still at the 5-yard line. Port has played this well. Ball resting at the 5. Wagner will drop back. It's almost a pistol setup is what it looks like. Looking to throw, fires that football, and it is caught wide open on the left side. Touchdown. How about Mason Klaus again?
Yeah,
5 yards.
Yeah, 5-yard. I think it's 6 or 5. 5-yard touchdown pass from Wagner to Klaus, and easy pickings over there. Klaus just with a little step to the front side, two steps cut inside to the sidelines, and boy, Wagner laid it right on the money for another Redbank Valley touchdown.
Oh, and Klaus on for the extra point try here. Kick is on the way. The kick is high. That kick is way long and good. And how about 15-0 in favor of Redbank Valley? We'll take a break. 6:14 to go here in quarter number 1. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has inventory on the lot, ready to be loaded up so you can get to work on tough jobs. Check out Bobcat of Clarion at 1214 East Main Street in Clarion.
Right back here at Redbank Valley. Bulldogs get set to kick things off. Back deep, Bliss back there. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds. It'll come out to the 35-yard line. Bliss just let that go. Bliss with the deep men along with Stiles that time. So Port Allegany's going to have to start getting something moving here.
Yeah, they're going to have to stay up with the score. They're going to have to match scores. And Port Allegany, a team that doesn't like to throw the football an awful lot, they're going to have to do it on the ground. They busted a couple runs, Mike, earlier in that first drive pretty well, but was not able to continue the drive and had to punt the football away. So let's see what they can do in their second possession here.
Wolfong will come up under center. He's got Bliss behind him. Barking the signals. He's going to step back. Still 10 on that play clock. Wolfong will come under center. Takes the snap. Bliss will take the handoff over the left side. Not a lot for Bliss that time. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all. Nothing doing.
Yeah, that big defensive line for Redbank able to step up there. Shut the hole. Rylan Roop from his linebacker position coming up and knocking him down.
Yeah, they're going to be generous and say it's a 1-yard pickup.
Yeah.
That's pretty generous. So Bliss again will set up behind the quarterback. Now he'll set up sidecar left. Wolfong will work out on the shotgun, sends the man in motion. High snap, pulls it down, gives it to Bliss. Bliss over the left side. Oh, Bliss can run first down, and Bliss up to midfield as he's forced out of bounds. Bliss, nice job as he is going to pick up about 10 yards on the play.
Caden Neiswanger knocking him out in front of the Redbank Valley bench. But, Mike, I saw that in the first game against Central Clarion. They run that. They pull the two guards coming around, and they do a really, really good job on that play. And if they can continue to do that, they'll have some success.
Wolfong looks out to the right side, gets everyone on the same page. He's got Stiles in that right slot. They may send him in motion here. We'll see. Bliss is the sidecar. They're going to send the man in motion from the right to left side. They're going to pitch it. That is a Stiles with it over the left side, and Stiles is going to get tripped up. Big tackle that time. by Redbank.
I think it was Drew Byers.
Yeah.
Over there, number 3 came up from his safety corner position.
Yes.
You know, knocked him down. Looked like they had something going over there, Mike. Seemed like the whole backside had a seam right there, but Byers was able to come up and take the feet out from under him.
So here we go, 2nd down and 10. The ball just shy of midfield, right around the 48-yard line. And with that football, that's Stiles with that direct snap, and he's going to be dropped for a big loss, or at least a loss on the play. And was that Klaus getting him?
I think it was.
That was.
Owen Klaus coming up to make that stop. Boy, they couldn't even get out around that right tackle that time. The pursuit on that is so quick coming from that defensive side.
So 3rd down and 11 here for Port Allegany. The Gators really trying to get something going here. They had a big run early. Their ball's going to be pitched back. Wilfong looks to throw, fires the football. He's got a man down the left side. It is caught. Nope, it is not. I think he tried to get that into, was that Funk down there, I believe, number 10?
Yeah, it looks like I think it's a 10. But, boy, nice pass coming out around there and everything. And Jared Funk had a little bit of a step, not able to hang on to the football. And Port Allegany looks like they're going to punt it away again, Mike.
Yeah, they're going to go for the punt here. That's Braylon Button getting set to kick it off, or to punt it. Punt's brought to you by Janney Montgomery Scott. Klaus and Kerle back deep here to take the punt. Here it is. Whoa, that's a booming punt, too. And Klaus is going to take that. And Klaus, boy, he slips out of a tackle, works his way back to the left side. He tries to turn it, does. There he goes. He's up to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. And he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. All the way down the other side.
About 75 yards, I think, on the return, Mike, for a touchdown.
If we can see where he took it. We'll break 2. 22-0. The Bulldogs lead the Gators, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. There you go. Cheerleaders all fired up. 22-0. And now Redbank set to kick things off again. Bliss and Stiles are back. Stiles comes up. He'll take that football right around the 15, 20, 25, 30. And still on his feet on that far side. Gets up near the 40-yard line. We'll see where they spot the football down.
Yeah.
Stiles on the return.
Let's see where they'll mark. Looks like they're going to mark it. I think at the 40-yard line, I think, Mike.
Yep.
It's funny, I was talking to Mike Kilroy, who writes for us, does a great job. He says, I think the reason they called the timeout is Klaus was the kicker, and he just returned that big touchdown.
Yeah, gave him a little
He was
breather.
out of breath. It's like smart move by Blaine Gold to call the timeout and give him a chance to take a breath before he attempted the extra point.
In the backfield, one of the big guys back there keeping that football. That is a Bliss over the left side, banging off the tacklers, 45 and up to about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, they lined number 64, Miska Young, back there in the backfield. 6'3", 235 as a lead blocker.
Looked like 61 at first, and I was like, there is no 61.
Gonna stay back there.
Yep. No, we're gonna come up, and this time it'll be Bliss working in the shotgun.
And the two big defensive linemen, or Offensive linemen are in the backfield.
So Bliss in the shotgun will take that direct snap. He's going to go left side. He's going to run that football. Bliss leans forward, and he's got a first down. He's going to take that football right up to midfield. He needed 4. He's going to gain the 4, and they're going to move the chains. First downs again on the EYT Media Network are sponsored by Nick's Auto Body. That work done by Nick's over the Christmas holiday last year. It hit a little deer, and they did a great job.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, this little offensive formation that Port Allegany is running with has worked pretty well the last 2 plays.
Bliss again will take the snap. He's going to run. Here's Bliss. Runs into his own guy. Somehow stays up. And he goes forward. There was no whistle. He's going to be down at about the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 5 for him.
Yeah, just spun out of there. Kept his balance. And they're going to mark him. I
I'm
don't
going to say 4. Boy, I thought he had all 5.
Yeah, I thought he did too. They marked him inside.
That was a nice run by Bliss. So 4-yard pickup for him, second down here in 6.
And Port Allegany will have it at the Redbank 46-yard line.
2 minutes, 13 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Been a long first quarter. Redbank has scored 3 times already, or as Dave always would say as a child, thrice.
Yeah, and
they're running
Coach
out of
Kalinowski over there tried to call the timeout, and he's going to get it in, it looks like.
So they're going to say that, there's a sideline warning?
Yeah, he tried the 25-second clock was all the way down to 1. He tried to call a timeout, and the side judge threw a flag on him.
The officials talking. And a timeout. So they have the sideline warning, and they are going to get the timeout. And the official keeps saying they got to stay back. And again, first quarter here on EYT brought to you by the Clarion Forest VNA. Want to let you know, too, while we have the opportunity, coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday, the Keystone Shortway Conference Girls Volleyball Championships will be here on EYT. We'll have the semifinal rounds coming up on Tuesday night and the finals. The third and fourth place match, and then the championship match on Wednesday.
And that's up at Tippin Gym.
Yes, it is.
Correct?
Tippin Gymnasium. So mark your calendars for that. And if you can't go, we'll have it here on EYT. I'm not sure if Tyler's going to be with me that night or who's going to be up there, but it's an easy one up there.
I won't be up there. I lived up there for too long. You can visit up there. That'd be a good place for you up there at Tippin Gymnasium. Let me tell you.
Oh, it's going to be great here coming up this week, and I know the girls really looking forward to it. So here we go.
Well, it doesn't look like they assessed the penalty on him, so it must have been the sideline warning.
Yeah, they got the timeout. Bliss is going to go to the left side. Here's Bliss trying to turn the corner. He'll get 1 down to the 45 of Redbank, but sets up a 3rd down and 5 now here for the Gators.
Redbank making a few adjustments now, trying to seal up that outside. Sliding that linebacker over a little bit, and it's not a lot of running room out there now.
Kaiser wide out left. They've gone to him a few times. They're also going to throw Stiles out there too. Nope, now Stiles is going to switch. He's going to come over to the right side. Bliss will be in the backfield, and he's going to bark the signals. Here's Bliss taking the snap. Bliss over the left side. Bliss first down, and he knocks people down as he takes that football to the 35-yard line. And that will be a 10-yard pickup for him, and they're going to move the chains here for the Gators.
Well, Bliss did a good job getting around that left side. Looked like Redbank slid somebody over there to seal that right side up, but Bliss able to cut it back inside and pick up a big first down. It's a nice little drive the Gators have going now.
So here you go, Bliss. Working in the backfield. He's got the big guy sidecar left. He'll follow him. There he goes over this left side. And Bliss.
Bliss now with about 9 carries and about 61 yards.
Yeah, he'll get.
On the evening.
He'll get about 2 here.
Yeah.
2nd down and 8.
So, Mike, we said they wanted to run the football, and they're definitely running the football now.
And they're running as the blockers. Carson Neely in the backfield had been back there with Bliss. Looks like they're going to bring Wilfong back on. Styles will be sidecar right. Also back there with him will be Kaiser.
They've got to keep an eye on that 25-second
clock. Yeah, they're going to have
clock.
to get things moving. Might see another timeout. And they're going to have to use another timeout. So they will use another one here. 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. 22-0.
Yeah, a lot of personnel matters there. Switching kids in and out, players in and out, and just got down there a little too long on that 25-second clock. Calling that timeout.
Well, they are down to 1 already. They used that one right before they had that sideline warning, and then right here.
Well, I like that personnel package they've used here the last couple plays. It seems to be pretty successful for them.
So Wilfong will come out. He's going to have Kaiser and Styles in the backfield with him. They'll run twins out to the right side, single receiver on the left. Second down here at about 8. Ball right around the 33-yard line. Wilfong takes the snap, hands that football off, and that is a Kaiser over the right side. Kaiser shaking and baking, and finally he's going to be tackled, but not before. That's Roop on the tackle. He's going to be just shy of first down yardage. He needed 8. He's going to get about 7 as he takes that down to about the 26-yard line.
Pretty close. I think the white hat takes a look at it, and that's the end of the first quarter. He's looking.
Well, we'll see. When we come back, they may even measure this one. We'll check it out. 22-0 Redbank after 1, and it's Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
What college is seen as and how college works is changing. Students are concerned with debt.
Through scholarships and grants, I didn't pay anything last year. They even paid for my books. You can't beat it. Like, why would I say no to that?
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Back here at Redbank Valley, second quarter. It's a Hager Paving second. 22-0, Redbank Valley leads. And we'll switch sides of the field here. Port now working. Wilfong is the quarterback, and back there with him are Styles and Kaiser again. They're going to run that little reverse. And with that football, that is a Kaiser. Kaiser turns upfield, and he'll have the first down. We're going to move the chains. He needed about 1, and he's going to gain 2, almost 3.
Yeah, and he ran about 30 yards, in that attempt to gain 1 or 2. So big first down for Port Allegany. Keep the drive going.
The ball resting at the 24-yard line. It is a 1st and 10 here for the Gators.
Mike, they're doing a good job, too, trying to use as much as that 25-second clock as they can. Try to shorten the game a little bit, too, like Kane did last week.
Wilfong in the pistol. He's going to give that to Styles. And Styles, a nice hole, cuts left side. Boy, these guys can't run. There is a flag on the play, though. He would have gained about 7, almost 8 yards, but we'll see what the play is. And this one's going to be coming back. And penalty sponsored by Redbank Chevrolet. Do not make a penalty on your next new car or truck. Get on down there to Redbank Chevrolet. 11:19 to go here in this second. The holding against the Port will bring this one back.
Yeah, you mentioned Redbank Chevrolet. I just had my Colorado down there about a week ago, and they fixed me right up.
They knew what they were doing.
That's big time. Everybody said hello to me down there. It was real nice. I really enjoyed that down there.
And then they found out they found out who you were, and they went, "Whoa,
they said,
we're
wait
being
a minute.
too nice."
I know, honest to goodness. Mention us on the radio, they said.
All right,
said,
second, first and 20 here for the Gators. Wolfong again in that pistol setup. Looks to throw, fires that football, and it is going to be caught by Bliss. And boy, is he hit quickly. He'll get some yards out of it as he takes that ball back down.
Looks like Klaus over there on the tackle. Boy, he closed so quickly that time.
Yeah, he'll get down around the 30-yard line. So he'll pick up about, 5 or 6 here.
Yeah, he's right over the 30-yard line.
So second down here and still about 15. Wolfong in the shotgun. As the man in motion, fakes, looks to throw, tries to get the screen set up, does. And with that ball, that was Bliss. And Bliss will get about 5 more backs and sets up a third down here in 10.
Boy, Redbank guys on that defensive line just pinning their ears back and coming like crazy. Tough to run screens in high school, Mike. Takes a lot of practice to try to run screens and the timing of them. But, boy, if you're a team that can run them, you can have a lot of success. That really slows down that rush an awful lot.
So third down here and still about 10. Wolfong looks to throw. Has a lot of time, fires the ball, and it is off the fingertips, and it's intercepted. And with that interception, that is going to be Kale on the interception. The ball went off of the fingertips of Jared Funk down there.
Boy, go ahead, Mike.
Nope, Kale there on the interception.
Miska Young saved a huge return that time. Miska Young, number 64, just came in and slapped Kale's ankle and knocked him down, or we might be lining up for another extra point here on that play. So, boy, the receiver was there just off the top of his fingertips, and Wolfong threw a really nice pass, but deflected, and Redbank will take over the possession now.
All right, they're right around the 23-yard line. Here come the Bulldogs. Wagner out of the shotgun. Dropping back, looks to throw, fires that ball. He's got a man, that's George. It is almost caught by George just off his fingertips and incomplete. Good coverage, though, downfield to try to help break it up was Capel.
Yeah, Julian Capel was step for step just a little bit behind him, and George not able to hold on.
You see George, he said, boy, I want that one back.
I wouldn't be surprised if they'd come right back to him here at some point on this drive.
Wagner drops back. He's got 2 touchdown passes in the ball game, just 3 away from the record by Doherty. Wagner looks to throw, pumps once, rolls on to this left side. Wagner just gets rid of that football. Good job by Wagner. Sets up a third down here in 10. Good job by Port, though, downfield. They did not give him anything.
Yeah, good coverage on the play. Good play by Wagner for a sophomore, having the presence of mind to just throw that ball out of bounds. Bring up a third down. Live to play another day here on this drive.
So the ball to 23-yard line here for the Dogs, and they lead 22-0. 9:26 to go here in quarter number 2. Wagner with a third and long. Looks to throw, fires that football, and it is caught. That's right down there near first down yardage. And Kale on the catch. And they're going to say it is enough. It's 10 yards. They're going to move the chains.
Yeah, he got up over the line or right before the line where it was marked, it looks like. So Redbank keeps their drive going with 9:10 remaining in the second quarter.
Wagner has Byers back there with him. They've been going right to the air here very effectively. Looking to throw. Wagner fires that football, and it's going to go out of bounds. Tried to find Roop here on the right side. In on the coverage that time for Port Allegany was Jared Funk.
Yeah, we've called Funk's name an awful lot tonight. That's secondary and doing a few other things out there, so he's played a whole football game already in 2 quarters, basically, the way he's running around after these Redbank receivers.
Second down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 35-yard line. Draw play up the middle to Byers. And he'll get a couple. That's going to be about all. And it sets up a 3rd down and 8.
Mike, we saw Byers an awful lot a couple weeks ago against Union. It was a steady diet of Byers on a few of those series that Redbank had against Union, and I really liked him. Boy, he was able to cut back so well. They'd run a toss sweep to him and find that open seam and just cut back. I'm surprised they're not feeding the ball to him more.
Wagner on 3rd down. Port got whistles going. They're going to call the procedure here against Redbank Valley. So they'll back them up 5 yards. So instead of a 3rd and 8, turns into a 3rd and 13 here for Redbank. And penalties brought to you by Redbank Chevrolet. See the USA.
That's
in
it.
Your Chevrolet.
Apples in that apple pie.
That's
apple
a different
pie.
one.
That's a different one.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Here we go. Redbank here, 3rd down and 13. Wagner fires across the middle. It is caught by Klaus. There he goes. Left side and into the end zone for the touchdown. That was Kale actually, or across the middle, or is that Byers? That's 0. That was Kale. Sorry, folks. Those uniforms, hard to read the numbers, but we got Kale across the middle, and that is a touchdown.
68 yards, Mr. Kilroy. 68-yard touchdown reception. Boy,
So
Wagner laid that right out there. Big touchdown for Redbank. Just when you thought Port Allegany's defense was going to shore up a little bit, Redbank strikes again. So they line up for the extra point. Kick is up and good.
Yeah, Klaus is automatic. How about 29-zip as Redbank leads Port Allegany. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
Brookville Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
Well, back here, set to go. Redbank Valley to kick things off. Stiles and Bliss will be back deep. And the ball is going to be taken right there in the middle of the field. And with that football, that is Verilou over the right side. Nice return by him up across the 40, down at about the 42-yard line. Number 4, Kellen, and I believe that's Verilou. Veilleux.
Yeah, that's the way I would say it.
So Kellen Verilou. It's French, so we don't know. Kilroy's really fluent in French. You'd think he would be able to tell us.
He'd help us out with that. That's it. Worldly traveler man like him, you know.
Well, he's one of those Butler County guys.
He's coming back from the West Indies a few weeks ago.
So here we go, Port with the football here.
Oh, look at that.
Wolfong hands that off. And that is Stiles getting the carry.
Yeah, nothing doing on that play.
Yeah, he'll get one.
Looking for it.
Might be closer to 2. Second down here in about 8.
Yeah, Ryland Roop on the tackle. I think I got him all set for you.
I don't know. We'll take a look here. Yeah, kind of. There we go. Yeah, you can see him pretty good there.
Just handed Mr. Kalinowski a set of binoculars to pick up the numbers a little bit better here.
Going to hand that off. Stiles over the right side again. Boy, nothing doing for Stiles that time. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and that Redbank Valley defensive line stepping up big.
So 3rd down and 8.
Earlier in the game, Stiles was able to pop that, but not on these two downs.
Take a look here. Bliss will be in the backfield. Styles in there at quarterback. Wolfing looking to throw, fires that ball, and that ball is going to come down. Is it intercepted or not is the question.
No.
That was Byers down there, and he's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, Drew Byers caught the football, but you could just see clearly that his foot was out of bounds when he basically landed. So you can see it on the replay there, and out of bounds. So 4th down for Port Allegany.
And it looks like they have their punter in there, Button.
Yeah, Braylon Button back there to punt. 6'4", 220 punter.
Kalen Klaus back deep. Oh, they're going to fake out of it. And here we go, 1st down. And with that catch, that was Styles making the catch. And the 1st down, how about that, as they fake out of it.
Boy, Kellen Bellenou, number 4. Mike, you just mentioned him on the last series. Great block outside to spring Styles for a 1st down. So Coach Bernowski decides to try to do something different and fakes the punt. And Port Allegany, after it's all said and done, will maintain possession in Redbank Valley territory.
So nice job here by the Gators. They trail 29-0, 6:29 to go here in this 2nd quarter. It's a Hager Paving 2nd quarter. Out on that right side is Kaiser. We've seen from him. Wolfing hands it off. And Bliss getting the carry, and he's going to be stopped. Maybe one. And that's what they're going to give him as he hits about the 41-yard line.
Rylan Rupp in on the tackle. Read that one really quickly.
Clock stopping. Oh, there it goes. So I was just going to say, it thought it would be moving. Here we go. Port Allegany now with a 2nd down here and 9. Going to snap it right back to Bliss. Bliss over the left side. And Bliss tackled by Adams there, and he's going to go forward. He'll get probably close to 4. And sets up a 3rd down here. It's 3rd down and still about 6 here.
Yeah, they're try to run that ball into the boundary here because the ball's on a near hash. Apparently Port Allegany thinks they can make some headway on this left side of that defensive line for Redbank.
Yeah, they take Wilfong out at quarterback and Bliss in there as they go right to him.
Yeah, big 3rd down here. Keep the ball. Let the clock keep running here a little bit. Let's see if Port Allegany can do something here.
To the right side goes Bliss. Tries to turn the corner, and he's not. Well, he does get out there. Thought they might have had him back here, but he does get out there for the 1st down. They're going to move the chains.
Yeah, he just slipped through there, Mike, and I thought the same thing as you did. I thought he got banged back into the backfield there, but found just a little sliver of land. Turned the Jets on and picks up the 1st down, and Port Allegany will keep the drive going.
Yeah, they do. They need 6, and he's going to gain just about that, maybe one more. They're going to keep Bliss in the backfield. Takes the snap again. Right side, this time stood up, stands over the defender and down, but he will get, what about 3 yards here? Second down and 7 for Port Allegany. Clock moving, 4.5 to go here in the quarter.
Well, you're staying with your offense. You're staying with the running game here. Port Allegany not throwing the football. That's not what got them as far as they've gotten right now. But
Bliss to the right side. Bliss. And keeps going down the right sideline, and Bliss somehow busted out of there, has the touchdown. And that will go 28 yards for the score for Bliss.
Boy, it looked like he got hung up around that right side, Mike, and once again, just almost similar to the last play, just popped out of that mess, that scrum down there, and 28 yards later, he finds himself in the end zone. Good play by the Gators.
So they get on the board. See if they choose for the 2-point conversion here. That looks like what it will be as Bliss is out there. .414 mark here of the quarter. Here's Bliss. Takes the snap over the left side. Boy, he's hit. Boy, is he going to be dropped. He's not going to get it. 4:14 to go here in quarter number 2. 29-6 is where the score stands. We'll take a timeout. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com. All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School, 29-6 here as Port Allegany gets on the board. Quick updates for you. Zachra Motors updates Union 22-6 up at Smethport with about 5 minutes to go in the second. Brockway 21, Ridgeway nothing. Central Clarion 28, DuBois nothing. That in the second there as well. Zachra Motors updates for you, and this kick is going to go down. And it's out of bounds. We'll bring it out to the 35-yard line. So still 4:14 to go here in this second quarter. Again, brought to you by Hager Paving. Mike Kilroy up in the booth with us tonight, giving you a night off, Mr. Katis, from numbers.
Doing the stats. He's doing a great job feeding me a little of this and a little of that. Be much better if you'd be feeding me a piece of pizza someplace or whatever, but
well,
we'll take it.
Mike Kilroy's not that giving.
We had like 3 different articles on the Explore Clarion this week. He read them all, and great job writing. You got to read Mike's articles. He's got it really down a good bit, so he does a great job with us, and we appreciate him.
Wagner ready in the shotgun. Going to give that to Byers in the backfield, and this time he's going to be hit and driven backwards. Button over there on the tackle.
Yeah, stepping up and little momentum on the Port Allegany side after that 28-yard touchdown.
Yeah, they'll lose a yard on the play. Put him back at the 34-yard line. Second down here at 11.
Well, remember they tried to go to George down here the last time, Mike, on the last series, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're thinking about something like that again at some point.
The throw does on that far side. And that is Klaus over there. And picks up some yardage up across the 40. Well, they're going to say just shy of the 40-yard line. So he picks up about 5. Third down here and almost 6.
Brethren Wagner on the evening now, 200 yards passing.
He's rolling.
Putting up some numbers.
Wagner looks to throw again. Wagner fires that football, and it is caught by Roop across midfield. And that'll be a first down as they take it across midfield. That's going to be a gain of 11, almost 12 on the play as they move the chains.
Yeah, Nick Wilfong playing defensive back also. Hitting Roop that time and gets up holding his helmet and trying to piece his earpieces back in.
Wagner looks to throw. This time hit, and he'll be dropped in the backfield. How about Miska Young in there? Also, I believe helping him out too was Neely on that other side.
Yeah, Miska Young got him, and you can tell Miska Young has been playing a lot of football, and he's been on the ground a good bit because he's one of the dirtiest Port Allegany players, uniform-wise.
Wagner looks to this right side. Hit again, and he's dropped again. How about that? All over him is Port Allegany right now. Young on the sack. Big loss on the play. That's back to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Juicer Young just coming up and busting right through that offensive line.
Loss of a little more than 10 yards. I'll tell you what, Port Allegany has turned it up a notch here. They're down 29-6, but really coming right at Redbank now. It is third down in a country mile. Third down and about 25, almost 30. Wagner looks to throw, fires that football, coming back for it. It is caught out near midfield, and that is caught by Byer. Nope, that wasn't. That was a George coming back for it. Good job by him. So fourth down.
And they're going to punt the football away, Mike. We don't see this too often.
No, fourth down and about 12, and here will be the punt. Klaus will be punting. Klaus is punting, and Stiles will be back deep.
Yeah, 25-second clock down to 10. Going to let it run all the way down.
Yeah, the game clock is at 1:20 and continues to move. Snaps it back. Punts away high, spiraling. That's a good one. It's going to come down and then takes a bounce right around the 20-yard line. Nice job as it'll be picked up there, and that's where Port will have it with 1:05. We'll make it 1:04 to go here in quarter number 2.
Folks, make sure you stop by Land Pro Equipment, located at 7852 Route 66 in Fairmont City. Land Pro Equipment is your local full-service John Deere dealer. Kerle Tire Company, the Cooper Discovers AT3s, our most trusted truck tire, is now better than ever and available in 3 models. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement, and backed by the Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles.
Well, here we go. Port with the football here. Wolfing looks to throw, fires across the middle, and it is caught on that far side. And coming up with that was Bliss. So Bliss makes the catch, and we'll see where they spot him. What is it, about 5 maybe?
Yeah, and
so second down and 5.
54 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
He did get out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I thought he was hit inbounds, but apparently he wasn't.
Wolfong looks to throw again. Fires that football downfield, and it is going to be tipped around and almost picked off by Roop. Wow. The intended receiver that time was Kaiser, but good coverage. And Roop almost comes up with the interception.
Yeah, good throw by Wolfong. Just didn't have enough on it to get Kaiser free from the 2 defensive backs that time. So clock will stop and bring up another third down for Port Allegany. Been successful here a little bit in the second quarter, converting on third downs.
So third down here in 5. Wolfong looking to throw again. Feels some pressure. Hit! And he gets rid of that football, and it is incomplete. Boy, did he just get rid of that, too. Good pressure from that left side of the Redbank Valley defense.
Yeah, number 21 was closing in on him, Owen Klaus, an awful lot. And sort of Wolfong decided to turn and look up, and Klaus was right all over him down there. So fourth down, interesting call for Coach Bernowski as far as what he wants to do.
Yeah, you see the punter come on, the button is on there, and boy, this is part of the field with 39 seconds. You don't want anything nuts to happen here. Just get rid of the football.
Yeah, rely on your defense. Redbank's going to get some great field position here.
There's the punt. He's going to keep it low. And very low. Actually, good field position here for Redbank. They're going to have that football at about the 36, maybe 37-yard line with 35 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much of a line drive punt, trying to keep it away from those two returners. When you do that, you sacrifice a ton of field position.
So Redbank is going to, I would watch them attack here. Good field position.
Oh, yeah. I think he's going to take a couple shots to the end zone here. He had George a few times. He has Klaus out there on that left side.
So Klaus is on the far side. We got George on this side with the trips. Wagner drops back into the shotgun. He's ready to go. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Steps up. Fires that football down that side. And it is caught for the touchdown. Who but Mason Klaus.
Again. 36-yard touchdown strike. Again.
So Mason Klaus.
Nice pass. Nice route by Klaus. Just sort of went down that left side, and once he passed that defensive back from Port Allegany, it was clear sailing. Braylon Wagner threw a nice pass to him right around the 5-yard line. Touchdown Redbank. They're on for the extra point attempt.
Goes for 36-yard. Owen Klaus, the extra point is up, and that kick is good. 30 seconds to go here in this first half. And the score now stands 36-6 in favor of Redbank Valley. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
All right, we're going to go right to action. Klaus kicking the ball off. And
penalty flag looked like Redbank might have been offsides.
So we'll do this one again.
Wagner now with 261 yards passing on the night.
Wow.
Mike Kilroy filling us in, and Redbank is, listen to this, Mike, you ready for this?
Yes.
They have minus 10 yards, Redbank, minus 10 yards rushing. I said, how can you have minus 10 yards rushing and have 36 points on the scoreboard?
Well, that's how you do it.
Oh, brother.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
No.
So here we go. Start it again. Kickoff. Styles looks up. He's going to let it bounce. He lost the football, picks it up at his 5, turns back around, and he's going to be hit and dropped at about the 15-yard line. 21 seconds to go here.
Apparently there's another flag on the field.
Oh, there is?
Horse collar.
Yeah, that'll go against Redbank, so they'll add yards on to that. It'll come out. It'll be a 15-yarder. But 21 seconds to go. This is where, too, if you're Port, you want to be really careful here.
Yeah, I don't know how much, because Port Allegany is really not a quick strike offensive team, Mike. So with 21 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
So here we go. 1st and 10. The ball resting at the 30-yard line.
It's like it might just take a knee and get out of here and get to halftime.
And that is exactly what they're going to do. So that'll be the end of the first half. 36-6 is where we are. Port Allegany will get the football when we go to quarter number 3, but we got the halftime show on the way. We'll have the bands for you. We're going to bring them all. Port Allegany's band, Redbank band, all coming up here in the Heater Lumber halftime show. Stats with Mr. Katis and Mr. Kilroy, and we'll have all that on the way. 36-6 at the half, and you are watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
Are you a therapist who wants to make a difference? Do you want to help children and families who are struggling with serious behavioral problems? MHY Family Services is looking for therapists to join our new multisystemic therapy psychiatric team. Multisystemic therapy psychiatric is an evidence-based in-home intensive treatment approach that addresses the multiple factors that contribute to a child's behavioral problems. With this treatment, you can help children and families change their lives for the better. We are looking for passionate therapists to join our team. Apply now and become a part of the supportive and dynamic culture at MHY Family Services.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School, we're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. And we have the Port Allegany band down there on the football field. And in 1 second here, let's listen to the Port Allegany band for a second, then we'll get some stats for you. Brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. Here's the Port Band. There you go, Port Allegany Marching Band. Groovy kind of love there as we work over to, appropriately, Mr. Katis.
Look at me trying to find a flashlight on my phone here.
All right, well, we got stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic, and he's looking for his flashlight now.
Can't find it. Okay,
found that, and it was a pretty good thing.
That's it. Okay, so Redbank, here we go. Braylon Wagner, 14 for 19 for 261 yards and 4 touchdowns. Do we need to say anything else? Okay, that's what it's saying. Mason Klaus has 5 receptions for 114 yards. Ashton Kale, 3 receptions for 80 yards. And Roop had 2 receptions for 30 yards. George, 3 receptions for 38 yards with everything. So that. For Port Allegany, Wilfong, 4 for 10 for 15 yards and 1 interception. The backup quarterback, Button, who came in, he's 1 for 1 on the evening for 13 yards. Bliss, 3 for 15. 3 catches for 15 yards. Styles, 2 catches for 13 yards. Rushing the ball, Bliss, the big ball carrier for Port Allegany, 14 yards. 14 carries for 97 yards and 1 touchdown. Kaiser has 2 carries for 8, and Skiles has 5 carries basically for 1 yard. So those are the statistics for the first half.
All right, there you go. Stats again brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. We'll let the Port Allegany band here. We'll listen a little bit and get to a commercial break. Redbank band's coming up on the way here in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show. You're watching it all right here. Kerle Tire High School football is on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
All right, back here, Heater Lumber Halftime Show. Redbank Valley's band coming on to the field. We'll hear from them here momentarily. Scoring summary quickly here, brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. And it was Redbank big time in the first quarter. Mason Klaus, 50 yards from Wagner, the first pass. And it was 8-0 after the 2-point conversion. 6:14 mark, quarter number 1. It was Wagner going to Mason Klaus again for 5 yards for the touchdown. 15-0 Redbank. Klaus in the 4:16 mark would go on a 70-yard punt return for touchdown. 75, we don't know. It was close. And 22-0. Redbank Valley in the second quarter would extend to 29-0. 68-yard pass play from Wagner to Kale. And then Port Allegany would get on the board. It was Bliss, the 28-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion failed, 29-6. Now with 30 seconds to go in the half, Wagner would go to Mason Klaus with their third connection of the night. 36 yards for the touchdown. And the extra point good, 36-6 at that point. Let's listen to that Redbank Valley Marching Band in the background. Saw them back on Tuesday in the Marching Band Festival. They did a great job. Here's Redbank Valley.
Rachel. I think I'm going to get under the fence and stay in. And then I might go to the car. You staying for the whole game? I'll be down there, and if I'm not there, I'm at the car. See you in later. Okay, enough of sitting on. But you treading on anything? No, I'm all right. It's killing my back, so.
Redbank's band finishing up with her number, and right up there, Amy, Tyler's wife, loves Explore Sports. We like her watching too. And let's go down and listen more to Redbank Valley as they finish up with their third number here tonight. There we go, Redbank Valley's band wrapping up their performance here tonight. And nice job as always. And we're going to take a quick time out. We'll come back. It is Katis' Keys to the second half. And we'll also run through those scores for you, too, the ones we have. It's all coming up as the Heater Lumber halftime show will continue. And you're watching this ball game here tonight. 36-6 as Redbank leads here at halftime. Kerle Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our retirement income evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIP.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown!
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at clarionbank.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School football field. Peter Lumber halftime show as we roll along. Time for that Zonk Promoter Scoreboard 2. Halftime score, Central Clarion 35, Du Bois nothing. Cameron County 28, Elk County Catholic nothing. Brockway 21, Ridgeway zip. Or as Mike Kilroy always likes that, ought. He likes that 0. He likes ought. Brookville 20, KC 14 at the half. That's a good one. That Brookville-Carn City game. So, we'll see there. I don't think too many surprises. Keep you updated as we go on. Katis, keys to the second half, brought to you by Kale's Kitchen. There's more K's in that whole long thing. Then you got Mike Kilroy and me with Kalinowski.
All kind of K's up here.
Kiefer wasn't here tonight.
That's it. Yeah, that's right.
So what do you think? What do you think has to happen here in the second half? 36-6, pretty tough to come back, but.
Yeah, Redbank's just got to stay with where they're at. And I've said that every week when you ask me about keys to the game. I think Blaine Gould will want to have those guys keep their focus. No penalties, no mistakes, that sort of stuff, fellas. Let's keep doing what we're doing. We got to play at a peak level. You can tell how active he is on the sidelines with his team and coaching every single play. Port Allegany gets the ball to start the second half, Mike? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, they get the ball to start the second half. So I think they come out and regroup. They stay with their running game, try to move the ball, try to get some first downs, try to keep their kids' spirits up, basically, and keep running and keep playing football, basically, blocking and tackle and doing all the right things. And Coach Bernowski's going to keep them focused in on the game, too. So, we still got a long way to go. 36-6 is a pretty big comeback to come for Port Allegany, and I just don't think they have the scoring power to come back all the way, basically, because they're a running team. But if they can play a good second half, that could jet them over to have a load of momentum going to their next game.
Yeah, we always talk about, too, like, something to build on is one of the things that we have either in the halftime or postgame show, and tying us to builders bring us that. And I think you hit the nail on the head. For Redbank, you get another score if they would – well, Port gets the ball first, but if Redbank would get another score without a Port score, goes into the mercy roll. But for Port, just, again, you got to build. Look to next week because, again, the playoffs will be coming up and things like that. And no time to kind of hang your head. You got to keep your head up and keep on moving this late here in the season. So
yeah, this is a pretty good – this is a good team that's coming off that loss at Clarion at the beginning of the year and, ran off 5 in a row. And they just got to keep plugging away, keep doing the things that they're doing, and they'll be okay. You can tell they're a good football team. They got a good coach, and that's one thing. A good coach can get you pretty far as long as they don't, they keep the momentum and keep playing the game of football, basically. But Redbank, wow, they're just a quick strike team, Mike. I mean, all of a sudden, Port Allegany stops them on, first down, second down, then it's 3rd and 6, and they throw a 28-yard touchdown pass to Mason Klaus, or they throw a 68-yard touchdown pass. They're just such a quick strike offense, and they're a dangerous team. It's one of the best high school teams I've seen in a long time.
All right, well, we will get started here on this third quarter. That'll wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show. Want to thank Heater Lumber. Heater Lumber, a big sponsor of Redbank Valley Athletics here on the EYT Media Network as well. This third quarter is sponsored by Zockrell Motors. And if you get out to Zockrell's, you always want to talk to Steve Kale. So much nicer than Pat.
I don't know Steve. I know Pat.
Steve,
really well.
super.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
don't plan on buying a tractor trailer anytime
but you know how crazy
soon.
Pat is.
Yeah, I do.
And I can say all that because Pat's watching his son in the Central Clarion game.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Haven't seen Pat in a while, Mike. I got to catch up with him and maybe see him sometime down the road here. Is it getting cold, or is it just my feet are freezing
It's starting
right
to get a little nippy, but
Jesus.
You'll be nice and warm
Didn't
tomorrow.
I say that in the first half? I says I want some cold weather games. Well, geez, somebody answered me.
Listen, Styles are back deep. Styles is going to let it go, and it's going to go into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20-yard line. Wise for Styles, Peyton Styles, to just let that go.
Yeah, just a stat right there, man, with Klaus kicking the ball into the end zone, no return. Be tougher to do as the weather gets a little bit colder, but at least on that kick.
Hurt your toe a little more.
Oh, yeah, you're not kidding. All right, let's see if Port Allegany can get a little drive going here. First possession of the second half.
Looking here, is that just Bliss in the backfield?
22, I think it
what
is.
It appears to be. So Bliss, they'll run that kind of like Wildcat offense here. They'll snap it right to Bliss, and Bliss is going to run to the right side. Here's Bliss looking for some room. Nothing doing on the right side at all as he'll be driven backwards.
Yeah, he might have fumbled the football,
and
Mike.
Did he lose it is the question. And we will see.
Side judge is going to give it.
And they're going to say it
to
is
Redbank.
Redbank football, yeah. They're going to say fumble. Let's look at it again. There, you could see him all kind of move. Yeah, as he was starting to come down on the tackle, the ball came out. You can see it on the replay.
Boy, not the start you want for Port Allegany. Fumbled that football, and Redbank will take over possession.
Ball at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Dogs. Wagner fakes, fires that football, and it is caught. That's George breaking tackles, and George will get a little bit of yardage. He'll take it down near the 15-yard line, give him about 1 or 2. He earned it.
Yeah, he did. Nick Wilfong able to bring George down. Small gain.
Yeah, second down here in about 8, almost 9 still. Wagner in the shotgun. Fires the ball across the middle of the field. And it is caught down there. That's Roop with the catch down near the 5. They're going to say he dropped it. Okay. Couldn't see that up on the screen.
Yeah,
here.
It looks like he thought he had it. So third down, he even faked out the public address announcer.
Yeah, he did. See? Here's Wagner looking to throw, fires that football, and it is caught down near the goal line. George fighting for the end zone, reaches out, and he's going to get it. Oh, he wasn't going to be denied. 15 yards. That pass to George into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, 3 Port Allegany defenders down there in the corner trying to bring him down, and George just fought like crazy to get in, and look at the replay. He did get in down there. 2 Port Allegany. 3 Port Allegany guys coming off that pile, Mike.
He kept fighting and fighting and fighting. Here's Owen Klaus on for the extra point try.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good with 10:56 remaining in the third quarter.
That is the 5th touchdown pass by Wagner, so that ties him with Doherty with 33 touchdown passes on the season. We'll just hold right here. So,
yeah, Jake Doherty back in 2014. So now 5 touchdown passes in this game.
So it ties him, correct?
Ties him for the all-time touchdown passing record at Redbank Valley High School.
So 41-6 the score. Excuse me, 43-6. I got to get my math right. I was a comm major at Clarion.
Okay, we always fall on that. We always fall back on that, let me tell you.
Well, we couldn't pass that basic math class. We all got D's.
There was no way. No way. No way. Now, hey, a little birdie just flew through and said that Ethan Knox is now the all-time leading rushing leader in District 10.
District 10, yeah. They're just going to squib that kick up the field, taken by one of the up men on that far side.
And we saw him play earlier in the year. We'll just talk about him real quick, Mikey. At Oil City High School, we had that game earlier in the year with Oil City and Franklin, and we were just impressed with Ethan Knox. He rushed for over 200 yards in that football game. Has been putting up some incredible statistics along the line, and so congratulations to that young man. He was our Hager Paver player of the game that evening up in Franklin, and congratulations to Oil City and to Ethan Knox up there, the all-time leading rusher in the District 10.
So in the backfield is, I believe, Bliss again, and is that Wilfong back in there? So Wilfong back in there with Bliss in the backfield. Nope, that is going to be Bliss in the backfield over the right side, and he's going to go forward. He'll get about 3, almost 4 as he goes to the 45-yard line.
Yeah. And we're in the mercy rule now, so the clock continues to run.
Second down here and close to 6. Bliss in the backfield.
And Port Allegany taking their time, have the 25-second clock already down to 3, Mike.
Bliss over the left side, hit, bag it around. Bliss keeps those legs churning, and he's very close to first down yardage. Klaus Kale there on the tackle, and he's going to come up just about a yard short, so he picks up 5. And it sets up a 3rd down and 1.
Boy, just a tough little runner Bliss is, and saw that first down, and we're right on it. That's tough, man. If I'm the Port Allegany coach, I'd want a measurement. Wow.
It is close.
It's close. What's that? 103. Bliss now over 100 yards rushing, has 103 yards rushing. Thanks, Mike Kilroy, for our statistics.
Ball's not back to Bliss again. Leans forward. First down. How about Bliss? That's about, give him about 4, almost 5 on the carry down near the 45-yard line of Redbank Valley.
Yeah, pretty good job again by Bliss. Coming off of that defensive line, number 77, Russ Pleitler.
So Port Allegany here with the first down. The Nick's Auto Body first down for the Gators. 43-6 the score here at Redbank Valley. Ball snap back again. Here's Bliss again to the right side. Bliss this time is going to get cut down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a couple on the play back near the 47.
Now Redbank's starting to move those linebackers and defensive backs and corners up closer to the line of scrimmage with Bliss back there. They know he's not going to throw the football, so they're just lining up and teeing off on number 22.
It's the second down here at about 12 for Port Allegany. Clock will be rolling here this entire second half. Bliss to the right side, follows some blockers, has some room to run. He can move. I'll tell you what, nice pickup for him. He picks up 7, almost 8 here as he's going to take that football down to about the 41-yard line.
That's right, Mike. There's just nothing over there, but the young man finds 5, 6, 7 yards when he carries the football. It's not poor tackling by Redbank. It's just that Bliss has the opportunity to get through there, sees that hole, and turns on the Jets.
Third down 5 here for the Gators. It's been a steady diet of Bliss on this series. Third down and 5. Bliss hitting the backfield, spins around. He's not going to get there. He'll get about 2. Sets up a fourth down and around 3 yards to go. And we'll see. They're going to keep the offense out here is what they look like they're going to do.
Yeah, they might be bringing Wilfong in, the quarterback. And, Mike, we watch Bliss. He's 6'3", or I'm sorry, I think they got him listed at 6'1", 190 pounds, Mike, and he's only a 10th grader. So they got some young guys on this. Wilfong, the quarterback's a 10th grader, so pretty young set of offensive personnel for Port Allegany.
Wilfong will work out of the shotgun. He's got Funk right off the line of scrimmage. He's a big guy, too. Fires that football. It's picked off. Intercepted. I think that was Adams on the interception. Down the left sideline, running with that football, and into the end zone for the touchdown. That is Adams on the interception.
55 yards, Mike. 65-yard interception for Adams. Interception return at the 6:25 mark of the third quarter. So 65-yard interception by Adams at the 6:25 mark. Makes the score 49-6 now. Redbank as they line up and attempt. Looks like it's going to be the extra point.
Owen Klaus is on. He's pretty much automatic.
Yeah, watch him missing now. See, what did you say?
That's the Bob
You're
Dunkel
going to
curse.
jinx the
I
guy.
don't have any curse like that. That's the Bob Dunkel curse.
He's automatic.
See that.
Penalty flag on the play, too.
Oh, I think this is going to be. Yeah, we'll wait. They're all walking off.
Yeah. The kicker got to run into into the kicker,
okay.
apparently.
Well, we're going to take a timeout anyway, and we'll be back with more. 50-6, the score, 6:25 to go here in the third, and it is Kerle Tire football right here on the EYT Media Network.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
What's nothing?
Union here. All right, a couple scores to bring your way here on the Zocro Motors scoreboard. Union up on Smethport, 37-6, 7:15 to go on the third. Central Clarion putting it to DuBois, 49-0.
It's always 1 point, isn't it? Now, Redbank's got 50. Now, Central Clarion's got 49. It's always a 1 point differential.
They're fighting here. And you had mentioned Ethan Knox, the all-time leading rusher in District 10. They are blanking Conneaut tonight, 56-0. That's just at halftime.
Wow.
So kind of crazy there. Redbank will get to kick off from the 45 of Port. And they're going to kick it short. Take it on that far side. And right up around the 25-yard line. That's where Port will have it. Flag comes in late. Now another. So we'll see what this is. Penalty flags again, brought to you by Redbank Chevy. Yeah, you see Coach Gold, he's not happy.
That's the stuff we talked about at halftime, Mike. We don't want to make mistakes and penalties and those things with your team. Now we got a couple of them here.
So we'll sort this one out.
We got personal foul against Redbank.
Yep.
Was it a hold? It was a big hold.
I was going to say something. All right, so that'll push it out to the 40-yard line. That's where Port will have it, 1st and 10. 6:19 still to go here in this Zoccaro Motors third quarter. So here we go as Port.
Nah.
Look here. I'm looking at our screen. Everybody's dirty down there. It's hard to see everybody.
Bliss was back there, Mike. I think it's Wilfong.
Yep, that's Styles.
Styles, yep.
Styles gets the carry. Whoa, how about Styles with a little head of steam? Takes that football for about 8 yards. So second down here and about 2 for the Gators.
Ashton Kale in on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Good first down play.
So they ran Bliss back there. Now they've got Styles working back there. Back there too, Carson Neely is back there to block. Neely 6'1", 255.
Yeah, Styles a senior for the Gators.
Ball to Styles. Pushes his blocker, but he's going to be tackled from behind. And that was a Ross over there to get him. How about that tackle? No gain on the play. Third down here and still a long 2. Well, they're going to say lost 1, closer to 7 now.
Yeah, Brandon Ross. We called his name tonight, Mike, maybe once early in the first half, but he had a heck of a game the other night up in Union, 2 weeks ago when we saw him play. We were really impressed with his movement, his pursuit of the ball carrier.
Third down and 3.
Shows up here tonight in the third quarter.
He sure does, too. He was right on top of him. Styles working in that shotgun. Takes the snap, looks for a seam, and he'll get back. He's not quite there to that first down marker. We'll see where they spot him. They're going to say he reached out and got it.
Yeah,
they're going to give it to him.
Yeah,
okay.
Side judge on this side was over the 50-yard line, so I think that's where he had to be, and he got it just barely.
Yep, needed 3. He's going to get about 3 in the length of a football. 1st and 10 here for the Gators. Clock down to 4:20 to go here in this third. 1st and 10. Ball just across midfield here at Redbank Valley. Styles takes the snap, looks to the left side. Boy, as he stood up and dropped. How about that tackle? That was Adams that time. Wow.
Yeah, Adams and Ross both 50 and 51 back there. Caden Adams, senior 6'1", 181, just come up and nailed Styles in the backfield. He felt that one.
So instead of the Redbank side of the 50, the ball just sits on the Port now side of the 50. Second down and still 10.
That offensive line for Port Allegany kind of having a few breakdowns here in the third quarter. Came out pretty good at the beginning of the game, but those defensive linemen and linebackers from Redbank really pursuing now.
Wolfing in there on second down. No, that is Wolfing. To the right side. He's hit and dropped. Loss on the play again. Boy, Redbank, we talked about there's Ross over there again, Adams over there. How Port scored, and they started really turning up the volume of defensively. And that kind of went away. Now Redbank's doing the same thing.
Yeah, Mason Klaus shooting in there also to join the crowd at the ball carrier. So big third down.
Third down close to 14 here for Port. Wolfing will work out on the shotgun. Wilfong rolls to the left side. Wilfong looking to throw. Wilfong, he's just going to have to hold on to that football. Boy, as he hit hard as he was driven out of bounds. Klaus over there, one of the tacklers.
Christian,
and also
Christian Klingler, number 75 over
Big
there.
time.
It's just teeing off on anything that moves right now for Port Allegany.
So Port on 3rd down and long. Wilfong will have Bliss in the backfield with him. Down to about 10 on the play clock. They're looking to the sideline. It's taking their time here. Wilfong takes the snap. Looks to throw. Fires that football down the left side. Fight for it, and it is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. Wilfong picked the big guy down the left side there. That is Jared Funk. He's 6'5", 185 pounds, but the coverage was there for Redbank.
Yeah, and Mike, I've been saying it all night with some of these guys. Jared Funk, also a 10th grader at 6'5". Heck, he keeps growing. He could be like 8'2" by the time he's a senior. Good pass by Wilfong, just good coverage by the defensive backs of Redbank. So they'll turn it over on downs and load up once again, I guess I should say.
Here we go. Redbank with the football right there at midfield. Ball snap back. Handed off. Byers over the left side. Tries to turn the corner, and Byers is going to be dropped in the backfield that time. That tackle by Stiles on that will knock him back 5 yards to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Byers was just ready to cut it back, but Stiles just stepped in at the very last minute before Byers made the cutback and brought him down for a loss.
Wagner drops back into the shotgun here. 2nd down and 15. Ball snap back, fakes, kicks it to the left side. And that is a Klaus. Stays in bounds, 1st down, and knocked out of bounds. So he needed 15. He's going to gain about 16, almost 17, and that'll be a 1st down on the play.
Yeah, he's going to be out near the, where's the 40, 30?
39.
39-ish? Yeah, about the 39. This is where we live up here, huh?
Right here, we're all waving. You see Mike Kilroy. They got him good in the picture.
Right here. That's it. Got him.
Ball from the 39, 1st and 10, and Wagner hands it off to Byers. Byers right up the middle goes. 1st down and more. Byers cuts it to the left side. Byers down to the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. That'll go 39 yards for the touchdown for Redbank Valley.
Watch this cut. 2 cutbacks. One right there. That quick blast, one right there on the cutback. Boy, I like that kid. He really has a nose for the open field on the cuts, and good touchdown for him. We go about 39 yards, Mike, on that touchdown at the 29-second mark of the 3rd quarter. Redbank's going to line up and attempt the extra point once again.
Klaus is on for the extra point try.
And Klaus is holding on the extra point. We've got Klaus and Klaus.
Mason has a bad hold. He goes home and his brother tells him about it, but that's a good one. How about 57-6? Redbank Valley up on Port Allegany. We'll take a quick timeout. 29 seconds to go here in the quarter. You're watching Kerle Tire right here. Kerle Tire High School football at exploreClarion.com.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Klaus on to kick things off. Going to send that kind of squib it down the field. Going to be picked up on the far side. That's a Bliss over there. Bliss is just going to get out of bounds on that far side.
Mike got this score here, 57-6, and guess what the Clarion DuBois score is?
They just scored again, didn't they?
57-6, Clarion. This is uncanny. Every week we watch this. It's a Clarion is 1 point ahead or 1 point behind. So they're matching scores. This is better than playing the Powerball.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, what's it going to be?
Well,
at
least here you have a chance. Powerball, everyone wins in California.
That's true. So 22 seconds left in the quarter.
Ball back at the 20. Ball handed off. And not a lot there. See who gets up. Boy, it's just hard to see. But that's the end of the third quarter, so we'll see here when the fourth quarter comes up. 57-6 as we finish quarter number 3. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on ExploreClarion, D9Sports.com. Jesus.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Redbank Band bringing us back in.
Yeah, Mike, a little adjustment on that. The 57-6 score, which we have here at Redbank, is the score that Central Clarion beat Port Allegany. The same score, 57-6. And currently the score of the Central Clarion game is 56-0 over Du Bois.
Oh.
It's a lot of 50s and 56 and 57s flying around.
Wolfong works in the quarterback position here for Port Allegany. He's got Bliss in the backfield. This time he's going to run right up the middle, and he'll take that football forward and get about 4, maybe 5 yards as he takes it to about the 24-yard line. Clock will continue to move here in this one, and we'll continue to bring you scores from around the league. Port taking all the time here on this clock. Wolfong barking some signals here and then takes the snap. Hands that football off, and Stiles gets the carry, and he's going to be dropped for, I don't know if does he get to the line of scrimmage? Maybe.
Yeah, just cut down in the backfield.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit there as Stiles, and so he's just going to hang in there, I believe. Clock will continue, as I said, moving here. And stay tuned, though. Our post-game show, we'll have our Hager Paving player of the ball game. And I don't know, we'll have Dave thumb wrestle with Kilroy tonight to figure that one out.
Mike's going to make the call on that, man.
Ball snap back, punt on the way. Button. Klaus is just going to let it go. And it will go down inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line, and that's where Redbank will have it.
Penalty flag on the play, back near the punter. Personal foul, face mask
against Redbank.
Yeah.
So this is going to come back, and it would give Port the first down.
I believe so.
Yeah, it would give Port the first down, so everyone's going to have to kind of change some plans here.
The referee trying to get everybody back.
I know, everybody's like, do. He would have some, the other officials are down here just gabbing, having a good time.
I know. Look, tell Nico to get a shot of the white hat. He's like, everybody, get back here. Let's go. Let's go. Look,
even the other officials are like, what?
They're still, look, Port Allegany's still milling around at the 50-yard line.
Port's like, what, we have the ball?
Yeah. So big discussion.
Lane's like, okay.
Okay, everybody's still milling around at the 50-yard line.
I don't think I've seen anything like this.
No, they're just like, what are we doing?
The official's like, I made a call, and everyone's disregarding me. I'm the white hat, and no one's looking at me.
No one's taking the mandate here. They're just ignoring the poor guy.
I love it.
That's it. Well, after like 25 minutes, at least we have both teams crossing the 50-yard line now. Now they're going to walk it off. They're going to walk all the way back down the other end after the penalty.
So Port will have a first down, and that first down will be at the 40-yard line.
Everybody got their, 10,000 steps in
They
today
must
right
have.
there? That's perfect.
I should have been down there with them.
The poor white hat. Nobody respecting his call down there. That's why he's got the white hat. All right.
Now Bliss will work in the backfield here for Port Allegany. Wilfong will come off here. 1st and 10 from their own 40. 10 minutes to go here in this one. It's been fun.
It has been.
Here's Bliss, right side. Bliss leans forward, and he'll get a couple yards. Takes it out to the 47.
I think that's Russ Pleitler again.
Yeah, Kale was in there too, and it's the whole bunch of guys.
Yeah, that whole defensive line from Redbank. Been impressive the last 3 weeks we've seen them, Mike. I don't think we're getting Redbank next week. I think we'll be moving to a different game next week.
Yeah, we have Central Clarion and St. Mary's next week up at Clarion Limestone High School. Ball snap back. Bliss to the left side. He's got some room out there to the left side, too. First down. How about that? Nice run. Stays on his feet, 40-35 and out of bounds. Boy, I like how Bliss, when he gets into that side there, when he gets rolling, boy, does he get rolling.
Yeah, he had some running room, a lot of pasture over there on that right side, and good positive thing, like I said earlier in the quarter, Mike, he's only in 10th grade, and a lot of 10th graders on this Port Allegany team getting a lot of action.
Close to 20 there for him. Excuse me, ball sitting at the 35 of Redbank. Boy, Bliss, it's been a workhorse. He's all dirtied down there and leans forward into the line. He'll get a yard. Ball down to the 34-yard line. 2nd down here and 9. We have a Redbank player shaken up on the play, and they'll call the teams to the side. 8:26 remaining here in this one. And again, want to let you know, coming up this week, the Keystone Shortway Conference Girls Volleyball Championships at Tippin Gymnasium. That'll be on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be up there for those. There will be semifinals on Tuesday, then the consolation match, and then the championship match on Wednesday. That'll be at Tippin Gymnasium. So if you can't be there, you can certainly come right here to the EYT Media Network.
It's getting to be the place for D9 championships up there with all the D9 basketball championships up there. I just enjoy. I get an opportunity to do a lot of public address for those games the last couple of years, Mike, and those are exciting times, both for on the men's side and I guess in high school, the boys and girls District 9 championships. So that's a lot of fun, and it's nice to see the volleyball championships heading back up there too. It's a great facility for the community and the whole Clarion County.
And I'll tell you too, you may not have been privy when Bob was with us. We found out a lot. Tyler, before he hurt that knee, was big into volleyball. He was down, would go down in the summertime, big tournaments down on the beach, and would just destroy everybody.
I believe it.
He's big time. And now, hopefully, if he can get that knee healed up, he can get back to form. But we'll have to see.
Did he play in the under 5'5" league? Is that
no? You should see this guy jump.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay,
I
thought maybe they had special category.
Guys, yeah, he makes we tall guys look like nothing. He just, he's amazing.
Well, this Redbank young man, we don't have a number on him. We're going to try to get it here quick. Is having ankle problems. Is it 21?
No, that's Root.
That's
number
Root.
11.
Yeah, that's Root.
Yeah, I think.
Is that a cramp walk or is that a twisted ankle?
It's kind of a blend, maybe.
Okay. This ain't a cramp walk. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm old now. I get those sometimes at night. And I walk similar.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm also like, ugh.
We're all on that boat.
Second down here and 9. Yeah, I have those things right by the bed there. Those little pills are amazing. They take that cramp right away. Here's Bliss over the left side. Turns up. And Bliss driven backwards. And the crowd wanted the hold, but you're not going to see a whole lot now. These officials.
No, not with 8:05 left in the football game.
Picks up 4 yards down to the 30-yard line. Sets up a third down here and 5.
Redbank's had the ball for a while. Nice little drive. They just keep it going. So big third down Port Allegany's had the ball, had possession, and have kept their drive alive. So third down, they need to get another first down here.
Port over the right side. There he goes. Bliss is going to go in for the touchdown. Nice run by Bliss from the 30-yard line.
Boy, it just opened up. The C's parted on the right-hand side, and Bliss just took the direct snap, went off tackle, finds himself, ended up in the end zone. So touchdown Port Allegany. Good running by Bliss that time. Good blocking by that Port Allegany right side of that offensive line.
Yeah, Bliss earlier, the 28-yard touchdown run that put Port on the board, and that one for 30 yards. He's had a nice ball game. We're going to go for the extra point try here, and that is a button out there to try for it.
Bliss now with 172 yards rushing on the night.
There's the kick on the way, and Button's kick is good. Nails that one through. 57-13 is where we stand. We'll take a quick time out here. 7:29 to go here in this one. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football live right here on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com. There we go. Brett down there on the football field. He's got the Bulldog down there celebrating this big game here for Redbank Valley tonight as they lead by the score of 57-13. But Bliss with that 30-yard touchdown run for Port Allegany getting their second score. It's probably been a little while since we've had Redbank had someone run like that, get that yardage against them.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to step up and see that he's had that much yardage. But he's been taking a lot of direct snaps. That might give an opportunity for another team to say, hey, let's get a package in there that get our running back to take a direct snap and pick up a few yards. Something different.
Kicking things off is Funk. Squibs that down the field. Picked up on that far side there. And we'll see, was that George maybe?
One of the up guys.
Yep, that was George picking it up. And I do want to let you know, too, the fourth quarter brought to you by Clarion County Community Bank. Mentioned that early, but want to get that in there. So George picked it up. Redbank will have it. And we'll see who's going to come out here now. And if we're going to have a lot of different uniforms, we'll see. But
yeah, you know what, Mike? It looks like some of the same guys, I think, that especially offensive line-wise. It looks like Klingler and some of them are all still gathered out there. Now Redbank's going to take a timeout, and I think they might start.
Yeah, I think they're just going to do one of those short 30-second or whatever you call them. Port's going to go over to the sideline now.
Broken record for single season touchdown reception.
Oh, there we go. So Mason Klaus, you probably heard it. Dave found it from Mr. Kilroy, and we heard it around. Breaks the single season touchdown reception record. So they celebrate him and they bring him off the field, which that was very nice. Nice classy move there as they celebrate him.
Yeah, quick timeout, and got a new quarterback, I think, Mike. Jackson Huffman.
And they're going to give that to Byers, and he's going to be driven backwards. Yeah, Jackson Huffman, number 16. So Huffman down there.
Sophomore, 5'11".
Byers carry goes for a loss of 2. Second down here in 12. Clock moving, 6:45 to go here in this one. Huffman now in at quarterback. They're going to use a lot of that time off the clock here. They'll just wait.
Yeah, Coach Gold and a couple of the assistants yelling at Jackson and telling him to hold on.
Takes the snap, pitches that ball to Roop. Spins around. And maybe a yard.
Yeah, not too much there.
Yeah, we saw Roop coming off before, and here he comes off again, but he was right back in there. So he just had that cramp more than anything.
Okay.
Huffman working in the shotgun formation. Going to fake the pitch, hands it off. And nice run up the middle, about 3-4 yards.
Byers again, number 3.
Yep, so Byers still
hitting it up there.
And Redbank's going to come on here. It is 4th down. We're going to see the punt coming up, and be Owen Klaus to send it deep. And we'll see who's going to go back deep here. I believe Stiles will be the one. It is.
Approaching that 5-minute mark, Mike, in the 4th quarter. Of course, we've had the mercy rule since it's over 35. The clock continues to run a good bit.
Klaus awaits. Good snap to him. Punt's on the way. Nice punt, too. Stiles is going to let it go, and it's going to bounce, and it gets into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Yeah, boy, that was close, but Redbank was all over that one, too. They tried to down that at the 1, but it just carried them into the end zone.
A lot of speed on this team.
Clock stops at 4:42 for the change of possession. Then it'll get rolling again. Stay tuned. We'll have the post-game show on the way. We'll have our Hager Paving Player of the Game.
Mr. Kilroy's going to decide the Hager Paver Player of the Game.
You don't want to fight him for it?
Nah.
He's not a good thumb wrestler. I think you could win.
It's been a long week. It's Friday. I'll give in.
Well, we still got the college game tomorrow. You'll be up there in the booth with the PA. I got the broadcast of it, and it's supposed to be wet.
I'm getting up there early, and I'm turning the heat on in that box. That's where I'm going. I'm going to make that meter go around the university about 1,000 miles for the heat in that press box tomorrow. I think Port Allegany's going to call a timeout.
So Port will use a timeout here. And
all right, so Mr. Kilroy's here. Let's talk about our candidates for the Hager Paver Player of the Game, the Hager Paving Player of the game. Okay, who could we put into the running tonight?
Well, you have, of course, Mason Klaus.
Yeah, Mason Klaus.
He sets the record for touchdown receptions.
Could be leader in the clubhouse, without a doubt. The quarterback is throwing all those passes to him.
Wagner
so you got that.
Yeah, Wagner tying the record tonight.
Yeah, Wagner tying the record. That defensive line for Redbank playing pretty good.
Pretty tough.
You know, I like the Bliss kid. The Bliss kid's got how many yards rushing now? 172 yards rushing for Port Allegany, so he's in the running.
Ball handed off. And that's we got a bunch of new folks. Just bear with us.
That's Julia. That's the Capel kid running around the left side. It looks like some of the starters for Redbank starting to get to the sidelines here, being replaced with some young kids.
Yeah, running the quarterback position here is Jake Causer.
A lot of new jerseys in there.
Causer and Capel in the backfield. Probably see a diet of those guys. Takes the snap, keeps the football to his Causer, and he rolls up the middle. And he'll get about 4, maybe up to 5. Sets up. We have third down now.
Third down.
So third down still about 5, maybe 4. It's in that neighborhood. Jake Causer at the quarterback position. He'll take the snap, rolls to that right side, lowers his shoulder. He's not going to get there, although the pile starts moving that way.
I know. We thought
they're
he was
going to give it to him.
Yep. Referee's going to say, move it.
Causer's going to pick up 5 yards, first down. Clock down to 2:48, rolling along here. So all the subs getting some time in here tonight.
Yeah, so Port Allegany keeps possession with some of the younger kids. That's good to see.
Causer with the 2-back set. Oh, they flip it, and it's going to be recovered by
should be in
Redbank Valley.
I don't know. I thought that would be an incomplete pass, Mike.
I don't know. They're going to say it is not, and it is recovered by number 58. That is Jonathan Slack.
Here comes the back judge come flying in. I think it's an incomplete pass. Yeah.
Yeah, because it
is. It's an incomplete pass. Yeah. Port Allegany is going to maintain possession of the ball. It's that little touch pass that Wagner's really infamous for here.
Well, at least that time the folks listened to him.
Yeah, the Port Allegany guys, that ball was incomplete, and I'm surprised the referee was signaling. He's had a rough night, that guy in the white hat down there, let me tell you. So we've come to a decision on the Hager Paving Player of the Game, correct? And it is going to be Mason Klaus.
Okay, so that's a little early one. And over the left side, that is carrying that football. That is the quarterback there. That is Jake Causer. He'll take that forward for what appears to be another first down. They're going to move the chains again.
Thank you.
Nope. They're going to say he did step out. So he did step out. I thought he got more yards than that. Third down here. Third down, he picked up about 6. Third down and 4. Clock down to 1:20. Causer's just going to take his time here, and still time on that play clock. Julian Capel in the backfield with him. Trips out to the right side. Causer, swing pass. It is dropped.
No, I don't know. Nobody's
incomplete.
Yeah, that was a good call. Side judge and the white hat working together as far as line of scrimmage is concerned.
Aiden Smith was the intended receiver. So fourth down. Redbank. Big win here again. 57-13 over Port Allegany. They will stay undefeated on the season. Central Clarion undefeated. For that big matchup coming up at the end of the month here.
Couple weeks away, October 28th, I believe, Mike, that Friday night.
So over the left side, first down. Nice run by him as he'll take it up across the 45-yard line. Jake Causer will pick up about 10. That's going to be the last play of the football game. As that clock's going to expire, they'll shake hands, and we're going to go to the postgame show. That'll wrap up the Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter. Redbank Valley a win here tonight as they knock off Port Allegany 57-13. And we'll break quickly. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com. All right, back here at Redbank Valley, the Bulldogs celebrating a win here over Port Allegany. We're in the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank postgame show. It's not halftime. Redbank comes over as the band's going to play their alma mater, and you'll see them gather down there on the football field as they will celebrate the victory here tonight. We'll hear the band playing that as we talk here in the postgame show. Mr. Katis, the stats brought to you by Laurel Eye Clinic. Gilroy has all kinds of good stuff for you there. How do they stack up?
Yeah, he did a great job. We appreciate him. Braylon Wagner on the night, 17 for 23 for 294 yards and 5 touchdowns, tying the all-time touchdown record for Redbank, and I guess that's in a season. Receiving tonight, Mason Klaus, 6 receptions for 130 yards and 3 touchdowns. Kale Kidd, 3 receptions for 80 yards and a touchdown. The George, 5 receptions for 55 yards and a touchdown. Roop, 2 receptions for 30 yards. Rushing on the evening, Byers, 8 carries for 38 yards. For Port Allegany, Wilfong, 4 for 12 for 15 yards. He threw 2 interceptions early in the game. And Bliss, who we really like, the 10th grader, he's going to be a good one down the road. 27 rushes for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns on the night. So those are your statistics.
All right, stats again brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. Our Sweet Basil Restaurant winging it throw of the game. We're going to go back to quarter number 2, Redbank Valley at the 8:07 mark. It was Braylon Wagner, 68-yard touchdown pass to Kale, and it made it 29-0 at that point. That was a big one, too, as Kale took it right up the middle of the field and went in for the touchdown. And our Hager Paving player of the game, you already heard that a little bit earlier, as Mike Kilroy and Mr. Katis. They were going to battle, but Mr. Katis acquiesced, and he said, I will let Kilroy come up with it, and the player of the game again was
Mason Klaus.
There you go. Mason Klaus did a fantastic job. Wagner had the touchdown passes to tie the record, but Klaus breaks the record for catches for touchdown. Mason Klaus is the Hager Paving player of our game. As we look ahead to next week, brought to you by Northeastern Equipment, Bobcat of Clarion, Kane, and Olean will be over at Clarion Limestone High School as Central Clarion will take on St. Mary's next week. And we do have a few scores to come in here on that Zonkro Motor scoreboard before we finish up.
Well, you're talking a little bit about Central Clarion. The score now, I don't have a time on it. It's Central Clarion 63, Du Bois nothing. Another score, Brockway 42, Ridgeway 7. So we're heading down October 27th, Mike, or 28th.
That's right.
Friday night between Redbank and Clarion.
It's going to be a good one, and that is going to wrap up the First United National Bank postgame show. And again, we do want to thank everybody here tonight. We had Nico Cosma along with Brett English, Tyler Oakes, Dave Katis, myself. Great game here tonight, and final score again 57-13 as Redbank Valley knocks off Port Allegany. And we'll see you again coming up next week. Don't forget volleyball this week from Tippin Gymnasium, the KSAC Championships on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be there bringing you everything, all the big spikes and hits and bumps and all that stuff coming up this week. And that'll do it for us tonight. And again, you've been watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion, D9Sports.com. Good night, folks. We'll see you again this week for volleyball and football next Friday night.
Have a great day.